Welcome back with another video. It's Andre, and in today's video, I'm going to speak about cancer, what it is and what it really is and all that. No doubt cancer is a sickness, that there are people who have, right? What if I told you this? What if I told you this? Cancer is used by the world system to lie to the masses, to make money off of the people. At the sacrifice of people who has it and the children who has it. They sacrifice the children and the adults they sacrifice the children and the adults for the lie, Basically, cancer is curable, but they tell the masses, the public, that it's not. And that they're still looking for research. They're still looking for a way to get rid of cancer or to stop cancer. Actually, cancer is no different from other diseases. It's curable. But they're not going to tell the public that. Because they use that to make money off of people. To trick people to give them money. Say, don't you want to help all these people? Yeah, you know how it goes. And they sacrifice the children for the sake of keeping the lie going. So children end up dying from cancer because they're not allowed to cure it, So that's why I want to explain in this video about the lie of cancer that's uncurable. Yep, so it's curable like any disease. Any disease is curable. But like I said, they're not going to tell you that. They want to keep people sick. That's how it goes. And now, when it comes to black people, right? White people. We Israelites, we of the source. We by nature do not get cancer, because of our melanin in our skin. Our melanin, will make a black person black, like the melanin. It's impossible for us to get sick. This is why they put stuff in our products to try to make my people sick, to make us sick. By nature, my people do not get cancer, right? So what do? The Head and Shoulders shampoo, the products a lot of my people use and think is normal. They put cancer in it. So when a person takes it down, rub it on their skin or their hair, when they're showering and all that, they're basically putting that stuff in their body, not realizing it's artificially created to make them sick, to give them cancer. Because by nature, black people do not get cancer. So they have to invent ways to give my people cancer. Yeah, man, this is a wicked world system, man. Behind the scenes in labs, they create stuff to try to destroy and poison my people all the time, 24/7. They put a lot of stuff in our foods, too, to try to make us fat, to try to make us unbalanced. The things that's really going on. Of course, everything is reversible, I'm letting you know that. So even if you get fat or unbalanced, all you gotta do is just not eat, fast, all that. Yeah, keep it real. However people choose to do it too, work out, or you really lose fat by simply sweating, which you can really do just by being out in the sun. It's really easy. You got to be aware of how to get rid of things that our body don't need, and how our body is designed to take care of every contingency. Any eventuality is already. Our body was designed to, balance cold and hot temperatures, and it was designed to get rid of, to take care of any contingency plan. So any eventuality, the body's prepared for. Yeah, and it improves its health. It gets stronger. Yeah. After dealing with certain things, that's not, like sickness and all that. When the body heals itself, it gets stronger and builds more of an immunity to it. This is one of the many stuff that the world system, people that run the system, don't want to tell the public. So, everything is curable. So it's all about being aware. It's all about being healthy. Just knowing what to eat and not to eat, and knowing when to fast, knowing when to eat, knowing when to And another lie to expose too is that humans don't have to eat 3 meals a day. We only need to eat 1 meal a day. Or we can eat a couple meals a day, and we decide what type of nutrients we want to eat at any moment. You know what I'm trying to say? But humans don't have to eat 3 meals a day. That was just made up to make us balance. We only have, it's only just 1 meal a day. Or we can go but another lie to expose is that fact that humans can go a long time without eating too. Yeah, if the human chooses to, you don't even have to eat one day. You can just eat after a while. Humans don't have to eat every day, actually, to be direct. We have to drink water within 3 days, but we can go days and days, way more than 3 days without eating. Ooh, yeah. So I want to expose that about the people, yeah. And then by doing that, you're gonna become so healthy, so in tune with the dark than ever before. You'll be healthy. You'll be stronger. You'll be faster. You'll be, yeah, your levels, your blood level, all your blood, your sugar. You know what I'm trying to say, like the stuff that makes you work well will go up, and you'll be healthier than ever before. Ooh, so yeah, that's the reality. So existence is already set up to where everything is just health gives us a perfect health. But the world systems don't want our people to know about that. So this is a secret to why I've never been sick. I'm always healthy. Yeah, and your way your body naturally is play a part in keeping you balanced. The hair, that's right. The hair isn't just for a look. This plays a part in keeping us balanced. It helps regulate our body temperature and other stuff. That our hair does. So just remember, our hair is also just another term for antenna. Our antenna. This is what human antennas look like. This right here. Yep, we call it hair, but it's also known as antennas. Yep, see, even on our face. See? Yep, this takes in signals, radiance from the surroundings, and the sunlight, all of that, and it's not just on the outside we get sunlight, but we also it's carried inside of us through our antennas, for further nutrients, to give to our body stuff we don't. Yeah, our body pretty much eats in different ways. It's mainly with the mouth, but we take in nutrients and energy other ways too. So yeah, like I said, our people gotta realize it. Yeah, our people gotta realize it. It's all about the balance, balance of everything. Also, your fat is your body's storehouse where your nutrients go. If you eat food, right, and you eat more than what you need, the body will take in extra of the food to save for later. So the fat is the body's storehouse. When you're out of fat, then there's no more food in your storehouse. That's the only thing. That's what matters. That's the reality. Now, if you have no more food in your body's storehouse and you get hungry again, that's what starving means. That's when the body starts eating itself. So it's always good to have a little fat on you. So that way you have plenty of food in you for a long time. The body will only take the amount of food it needs, for the energy, that it's going to exert next. Yeah. Before it takes the next one. So yeah, if you eat, make sure you can choose to eat enough to or use and more, so you can put in your storehouse, or you can choose to keep some of the storehouse outside of you, which is the food you haven't eaten yet that you kept in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how you choose it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just letting you know, man, the truth of all of that, And they also take stuff from our people's dead bodies, and they don't tell you that. Most times when they put a dead body in a funeral home, where people have a funeral, the dead bodies will be fake, while the real body has been taken to either be experimented on or take the stuff that people had from that body to use it for other people. Yeah. Like, for example, sunscreen, right? That those people use. They actually took that from a dead black person's body. So because they don't have what black people have naturally. So, yeah, if they don't use the sunscreen, which has our DNA in it, to protect them from the sun, then they're going to get. That's why they get sunburn. Because they don't. They're the people on Earth who don't have. There are people on Earth who barely have any melanin, so they have to literally steal it from us. So a lot of projects are made. So yeah, they use science and all that to try to make stuff from our body, because we black people are more valuable than gold. Just mind you, yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, a lot of our people are just not aware of how valuable that our body, like their life is, But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So they put stuff in a lot of our projects, Don't rely on like products that you're used to getting from the stores and all that. That's what makes you sick. Just in case you're wondering why you always have to see the doctor, or you cough, or yeah. Eating pork makes you sick, and when pork is alive, pork has no sweat glands. So when you eat it while it's dead, when it's like dead pork, you'll be blocking sweat like from leaving your body. Basically, see, I'm just using things as an example. You don't eat shrimp because shrimp is basically a sea roach, and like all kinds of stuff. Like they're bottom feeders, which are meant to clean up the trash of existence. They eat the bacteria and all that. Yeah, people understand what they're eating, and also, But anyway, I reached the 10-minute mark at the end of this video, so peace.